Hi everyone, greetings to each and every one of you. I hope you can hear me well.
Yes.
All right, great, great to have you all on board again. I know that it's going to be probably one of the most exciting day again coming back here. I have some interesting things to share, some of the new development that is taking place. All right, so that will be awesome. Also looking into the market, I think all of you know what happened. I think most people probably don't really know what is going on with the market. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, no worries about it. The chat room is open, all right? Just write your name and where are you from. Just introduce yourself so that we know roughly, where is this teams coming from. That will be awesome. So we have about 10 minutes as usual, all right? Normally when we open up the room, we will give about 10 minutes for everybody to come on board and then we will start, right? Awesome. Great to have you, Adam from Palestine. Awesome. We have Adam there. We have Sally from Philippines. I know she's from Dubai, staying in Dubai. Good to have you. Owadesh, good to have you. Good to have you. Annalyn, good to have you, Annalyn. Awesome, from Dubai. She's always is the one that is really, really motivating the rest of the people there. Although she's a bit quiet. Tiru, good to have you. Charit Kumara, good to have you from Sri Lanka. I think most of the people has been really waiting to come on board on Tuesday, right? So it's awesome. Zen, good to have you from South Africa. M from Sri Lanka. Aruna, good to have you. Awesome. Just trying to read all this name. Kumar, good to have you from India. Never fail to attend our meeting. Thank you so much for your support. Afiq, good to have you from Malaysia. Luciano, good to have you. All right, from Canary. I think one of the most consistent result we are seeing. No matter what happened to the result, all right, that is 100% autopilot. That's great. Vinudu, good to see you from Sri Lanka. Merk from Mumbai, good to see you. Neil from Davao, Philippines, good to see you. David, good to see you from Indonesia. Awesome, great to have all of you. Hadi, good to have you from Malaysia. Marshall, good to have you from South Africa. GT from Jamaica. Ravi Shankar from India. All right, awesome. We have so many people from different part of the world. I think people are really blessed. One of the thing, right, it's not sometimes people think it's a result, but they forgot it's actually a relationship. All right, it's a relationship. It's transparency. It's to be able to actually meet in person, probably in the Zoom, it doesn't matter, but to be able to hear the real voice of the person behind the scenes strategy, and also understand what is the heart of that person and what is really going on. Instead of just focusing on the numbers. Okay, so that is important because at the end of it, you want to connect to the right people and you want to make sure they are tangible, and they are basically very, very open and transparent. I think that is the most important thing. And that is what I'm trying to do here in JDWINNER, making sure that everyone get the right information about what is really taking place, so that all of us, right, all of us can be equalized, okay, with same knowledge and same information, right? So that is awesome. Now, while we're waiting, I just want to quickly show you some of the situation of the market, all right? Some of the situation of the market. So let's just look into it for a while, all right? Just look into it for a while. Now, if you look into this, okay, this is a 1 hour. This is a 1 hour Bitcoin market. I always love the Bitcoin market because Bitcoin market will actually reflect all the other altcoin markets. Okay, when Bitcoin market actually comes down, all the altcoin market will be affected. Now we are having a good news here. On a 1 hour market is actually uptrending. All right, uptrending. Let's confirm that on the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hours, we can see, all right, we can see a bullishness here, but there is still no confirmation. Okay, no confirmation yet. So don't worry about it. But what I'm trying to actually help you to understand is this. Now, can you see the drop there from 48,800 all the way to about 42,000? Okay, actually it's about 48,000 something. All right, sorry, 41,000. Okay, 800, I think around that. So this drop is about 14%. All right, 14% drop in less than 48 hours. Just imagine that. Now, is this normal? This is not normal. This is not what we expected, because we were expecting for a bullish run. Okay, we never expect this, that it would happen actually. So what is actually happening? What is actually going on with the market? All right, just keep yourself muted for a while. All right, let me just explain, because I want to make sure everybody have a clear understanding what is happening, or else you will be blaming everything else. All right, you'll be blaming the strategy, you'll be blaming Royal Quantitative, you will be blaming everybody else except understanding what is happening in the market. All right, so what actually triggered this situation? Okay, let me just quickly show you. So this is the reason why, okay, one of the major factor that this situation actually triggered. Crypto market on an overall lose 250 billion, okay, just 250 billion because of Evergrande. Okay, Evergrande is actually a real estate company in China. All right, and this company actually is couldn't pay the debt. Okay, the problem now is the debt issue, right? Even US is facing the debt issue, and this is actually caused the plummets of the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also major currency. Now, if you look into some of those reasons, right, you can actually go to this website, Forbes, and you will. All right, okay. Just keep yourself muted, guys. Keep yourself muted. All right, okay. You can see over here, right? This is all right. Okay, let me just probably mute everyone. Okay, great. All right, just listen to me for a while, and then I will unmute you all. All right. So you can see that cryptocurrency price plunged, okay, Monday morning during a widespread market sell-off, sparked by concern of a potential catastrophic debt default in China, pushing many of the world's largest digital currency to their lowest level in more than a month, right? Can you see that? Now, this is something we never expect, okay? It is actually unprecedented. It was never planned at all, right? So this is completely out of the mind. So I want you to understand that. Don't blame anyone, all right? Don't even blame yourself, all right? Nothing to do with you. This is just the situation beyond control, all right? But I just want you to know what is really happening, all right? So if you have time, get to this website, all right? Get to this website and go and read through so that you understand what is happening with the crypto market, what actually leads to this sell-off, okay? Sell-off in just about less than 48 hours, close to 15%, okay? 15% of Bitcoin market actually wipe off, all right? Wipe off. So let's get back to the market. So at this moment, market already actually bottom, okay? Market already bottom. Let me just show you that. So you can see the long tail here, that actually represent market is bottoming. The sellers are losing momentum, so the buyers are now coming in. Now, most of these buyers will be institutionalized buyer, hedge fund, and also you have heard El Salvador actually bought a few more Bitcoin. They now have a total of 700 worth of Bitcoin, okay, they are holding. So they are buying the dip, okay? Most people are buying the dip at this moment, right? So just understand the scenario. So those of you who come early, this is just a treat for you so that you understand what is really happening in the market. So that is the reason why, okay? Now, if you look at the situation, right, this is the reason why we need a margin call, right? We need the margin call. So we need a sufficient margin call to be able. But the thing is that we also do not want too many margin call, because the more margin call you have, you're going to hold up a lot of cash. All right, a lot of your cash is going to be held up. So you have to be very careful when you actually play with the margin calls. All right, that's the reason why one thing is to have margin call. The second thing is to preserve your capital. All right, preserve your capital. So that is the most important thing. If you don't preserve your capital, all your capital can be depleted, and then you have to surrender in the market. All right, you will not be able to do anything. All right. So today is going to be exciting because I'm going to show to you some new development of the improvement or upgrades that I'm doing to the margin calls. And also, right, something really interesting that you can look into, which I'm going to share with you very, very shortly. So just to give you some idea here, right, a 15% drop here, all right, in the Bitcoin market can actually cause at least about probably 30 to 50% drop in the altcoins. All right, so just take note of that. A 10% drop is equivalent to 3 times for the alternate coins. All right, so if Bitcoin drop 10%, alternate coin will drop about 30%. It's about 1-to-3 ratio. All right, so that's how the market is actually influenced by the Bitcoin itself, right? So this is just to give you some idea, right? So that you have the knowledge, because many of you are still new in the crypto market. Okay, now I have seen this many times because I was there since early 2014. I have seen the market up and down, right? So for me, it's quite normal, but for the new one, right, they start to become panic. And the other thing is that please understand, in Royal Quantitative, right, it doesn't matter if the market goes down, because at the end of it, there is no liquidation. All right, there is no cut loss. All right, there is no cut loss in a quantitative trading here. So you might see negative, okay, -20, -30, but you shouldn't get panic. All right, you shouldn't get panic and think that all your fund is going to get liquidated and you are now losing. Please understand, when the market is going down and the bot is doing margin call, what is a margin call? Margin call means the bot is doing an averaging. This is what we call a dollar cost averaging. So when the bot is doing an averaging, the bot is actually bringing your average cost down. Now, while the bot is doing averaging, you are now actually acquiring more assets or more coins. So even if the market goes down, you are not losing at all because you have more coins. Can you understand me? So you have more assets with you. So all that you need to wait is wait for the market to rebound. And now, because you have more assets, what do you think will be the compounding profit that you're going to experience, right? So that is basically how the market, how the quantitative trading actually works. And that is the reason why we need those margins, because those margins are basically dollar cost averaging. All right, these are powerful, okay, powerful strategic concept if you really want to win the market, okay. And the good news is this: there is no liquidation. So why are people crying? Why are people become emotional? I just don't understand, right? So this is the reason why, okay. Sometimes it's not easy to deal with novice, okay, novice who don't know anything, and they come and someone tell them about quantitative trading. They just want to earn those referral income, but these people never explain what is martingale strategy, what is quantitative trading, and put these people into trouble. Can you see that? And then those trouble comes into JDWINNER Telegram group, and now we have to console the people. We have to tell them, don't worry about it. I tell you, it's a lot of effort required there. Okay, too much of efforts required just to be able to calm people down. Okay, but nevertheless, I love the team. All right, I think we have one of the fantastic team in the world in this space. I love to work with the team, and you know, I just want to make sure we share this information, because at the end of it, knowledge is power. If you don't know something, all right, you get worried. Okay, but if you know something well, you don't really get worried, right? So I hope that gives you some idea. Okay, great. Let me just unmute everyone here. Okay. Okay, guys, you can unmute yourself. If you don't want to respond, keep yourself muted. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that short what to say treat before we actually start with the whole presentation today. Okay, so let me just see some of those chats that is coming into the room. Awesome. Absolutely, that's right. Okay, absolutely. Actually, right, I think this month is going to be very unusual, because we will not be able to see the real performance of the market because of the manipulation that just took place with Evergrande. All right, so we will not be able to see the real because I was actually trying to do a 30 days actual test, right? So that actually interrupted. So we have to probably remove these few days, all right, from the calculation, because of the abnormality and the manipulation that is taking place. But nevertheless, all right, I think it is awesome, because this gives me a lot of opportunity to test out different strategy, you know, which I'm going to share with you later on. All right, awesome, great. All right, we have about 5 minutes and then we will begin. All right, we have about 100 people here today. So I believe that many of them are still coming on board. All right, so if you have your team, all right, if you have your team and they are synced together with JDWINNER, do invite them. All right,
can you hear me?
Ask them to come on board. Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay. All good, bro.
Okay, great. Okay, I hope everyone well. If you would like to respond, just say hello from there, all right? Don't ask any question yet. Don't
Hello.
worry. We will cover those questions later on, all right? Don't worry about it.
Hello.
Hi, good to have you. Trish is there again, once again. Good to see you. Buchi from Nigeria, good to see you. Ibitu, good to see you. We have a team, right, from the continent of Africa, right? The continent of Africa. Good to have you, Edwin too. Good to have you, Robert. Good to have you with Sikwa. Good to have you. Awesome. Andy is here, right? Andy is here.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Abyss is around.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just.
DJ Zol, you look 10 years younger.
Pardon?
He shaved and he looks so much younger.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, just keep yourself muted, all right? If you are not responding, if you are speaking to someone else at your home, keep yourself muted. We don't want to hear any secret spill out, all right?
Dr. John, you want to make me a admin, co-host? I can mute them if I.
Yeah, you are
hear
now
anything.
a co-host.
Okay.
You are now a co-host.
Yeah, I can mute anyone that is not aware of their mic.
Okay, let me just ask everyone, are you all ready today?
Yes.
All right, if you are ready, probably put up a thumbs up in the chat room, or probably not, so that I can see if everyone is ready. I'm going to proceed because I want to start on time. I don't want to wait for anyone too long. We are now just nice to get started. Okay, great, awesome. Okay, so what we will do as usual, okay, you know my format. I'm going to do the presentation first because there are a lot of new things that I want to share today. So once I complete with the presentation, I'm going to open up the AMA session where you can ask me anything. So if those questions are already addressed during the presentation, don't worry about it, okay? Don't ask those questions, all right? We will cover those. If any new questions there is, we will cover later, right? And also please understand, all right, JDWINNER 2.0, I think it's only about 13 days old, okay, since we actually launched it. I think it's about 12, just less than 2 weeks, okay? So there are a lot of room for actually improvement, although the strategy is really good, but we might not be able to fully, assess the strategy when the market is being manipulated due to some unforeseen reason and so on, okay? So please understand that, okay? So let me mute everyone, and thereafter we will we will proceed. Ama is ask me anything, all right? So if you don't know, I hope you all know now, right? Ama is ask me anything, all right? Okay, let's go. So when I'm presenting, all right, I think the chat room will be closed. Andy, maybe can close the chat room. And also you don't have to raise your hand, all right? Don't have to raise your hand, because every time somebody raises hand, I get distracted with those people because I think like you have something really urgent, that you want to ask. So don't have to raise hand. We will ask you to do so and give you the chance to ask question later on, okay? I just want you to have a cup of coffee, Milo, chocolate. Just enjoy yourself, all right? Because this is going to be an exciting time together. And the other thing is that you are here to learn. Please understand that, okay? No one is here to judge anyone. Every question is a reasonable question, okay? It doesn't matter what is the question. So if you are here to learn. You want to be educated. Whatever that I can teach you, I will teach you. Whatever that I know, I will teach you. Whatever that I know, I will say I don't know. Okay, and most of you know about me very well. Now let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Let's start this quickly. Okay, great. Let me just share my screen. Okay, Andy, you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's move on. All right. First of all, okay, I'm so grateful each week. All right, each week when we come on Tuesday, I am just excited. You don't know how I've been waiting for the whole week, preparing the data and information, just to be able to meet with everyone and share with you this wonderful platform, wonderful opportunity that we have. So this is our 10th AMA, okay, 10th AMA Ask Me Anything session. Just imagine, all right, consistently we have already basically doing this meeting, and this is one of the best ever meetup, okay, ever meetup that anyone in JD Winner can experience. So we want more and more people to come on board and listen to this, because this is where you learn so many different things. This is the place also we actually release all the new, okay, the new versions or anything that we want to upgrade and so on. And tonight, okay, and today I'm going to share with you some of the new things too. So you will be the first one actually know what is really going on. Even the people in the group, they can be asking questions now. They actually don't know what is really going on. So it is always good for them not to sing first. Okay, if they are new, all right, ask them to wait. All right, once the presentation complete, then they can start to sing if they are new. All right, now, today I'm going to cover 4 important, okay, just actually 3 important, and the last one will be the AMA. One is the upgrade and improvement updates. I know many of you been waiting, all right, been waiting whether is there going to be more margin calls and so on, right? So I'm going to give you an update of what is really going on, because I've been doing back testing for the past at least about 2 weeks, okay, and there are so many different back testing that I've been doing, because I want to achieve certain results or certain performance that satisfied how I look into the whole martingale strategy and so on. And some people think that it is so easy, right? You just change the percentage. That is not how it works. All right, I have seen so many others, okay, so many others, how they do the martingale strategy. Let me tell you, a lot of those things will never work when the market goes down. All right, will never work when the market goes down, because there are certain principles of the martingale setting that is not really followed. Okay, so please understand, these things are not something that you can just change and think that everything will be well. No, you need to understand exactly what you are doing. And thereafter, I'm going to share with you JDWINNER 2.0 autopilot strategy. So if you are new, this is your first time listening to this strategy, all right, don't sing first, listen to the whole strategy. How is the process step by step? I'm going to show it to you. And also I want to clear some of those latest announcement confusion. All right, there are some confusion about the latest announcement by Royal Quantitative. I want to clarify those things. If you want to ask me question later on about those things, please do so, right? This is important. So now, so this first topic is going to be very important, because I'm going to share with you the upgrades and improvement and what is really taking place. Now, the first thing is that please understand that the margin calls, okay, the margin calls are actually already live. Okay, it is already been upgraded. You will not be able to see, but those of you who are going to sync anew, you'll be able to see. Those of you who currently sync, you will not be able to see until the next cycle. Okay, once the bin completed, you'll be able to see. So what do I mean? Okay, what do I mean? Currently, okay, you know that our margin call is about 15.8%. The number of call is 9, per coin is 110. Now, please understand, okay? Please understand my intention. I want to keep the per coin, all right, the startup cost as low as possible, so that everyone, not just the rich, even those who don't have capital, if they have 110, they can actually become part of JD Winner. Please understand that, because other circles, I think you will not be able to get 110. All right, because the other circles, you might have to go in a little bit more higher, but I don't want to do that for our circle. So what we have now is actually 15.8%, which is close to about 16%. Now, when I actually created this, the market was actually on the bullish trend. We never expected that this Evergrande situation will happen that brings down the market down. But nevertheless, okay, I have seen the margin call. It is working very well. And all of you know that at 9 call is actually stop and protect and preserve your capital. So please understand, the first thing, I want to make sure the startup cost is low so everyone can get involved. Number 2, when you consider the number of calls, you must also consider capital preservation. All right, we want to preserve the capital. We don't want the thing to keep going down on the margin call and all your capital is actually locked. All right, and that is going to put you into a bigger trouble because all your fund is going to get locked and you have to basically wait much longer. Because please understand, right? If you have, let's say, 20 margin calls, okay, might be when the market goes up, 19 or 18 margin calls probably is hit. But how about the rest of the 15 or 16 margin calls? So you have to wait. You see that? So please understand that. So what happened to all the fund up all the way to call one? All is going to be locked up. All right. So it is always important. Okay. And one of the most important thing in any trading is to lock your total capital or total equity that is going to use. So in this example, right, the total capital, if you're using 9 coin is $1,000, right? What is the total equity? The total equity per coin is only 110. That's all. All right. So I actually protect this whole margin call so that it only hit maximum 110. So I don't feel, okay, you don't really feel bad when market actually down because it actually already blocked at 110. Please understand. But this is the good news. All right. This is the good news. I have just improved the percentage, okay, from 15.8% to 25%, maintaining the number of calls 9 and the per coin 110. If you're happy, give a clap wherever you are. All right, give a clap wherever you are, right? This is a first phase of the improvement that I've just done, and I've already done a back testing. It is working well. All right, so you can see that I'm trying to maintain per coin 110. Now, please understand, it's not the number of calls, it is the percentage. All right, please understand, okay? It's not the number of calls, it is the percentage. Most people, they think that the more calls, the better. It's not the calls, it's the percentage, okay? And the ratio of the martingale percentage has to be accurate. All right, that is the most important thing. And on top of that, if you look into the multiply must maintain 1. You cannot put 0.5, 0.8, or 0.125. It will never happen because the minimum order size is $10. Please understand that. The minimum, okay? If you look into Binance and Huobi, all right, for Binance, the minimum order size is $10. So please understand that. Now, so what happens now is this, okay? This is an automatic upgrade officially done, okay, around about 3 hours ago, okay? 3 hours, about two hours plus. All right, it is already done. Actually, it is already been integrated. So you do not need to do anything, all right, because this is 100% autopilot. So when I change the margin calls, it will automatically change at your side. Okay. Now, the new JDWINNER users will actually start to sync with the new margin upgrades, but the existing users, okay, will only see the upgrade in the next cycle as sub being closes. So if the sub being closes, you will then start to see the changes taking place. Okay. Do you need to do any manual intervention? No. All right. Don't do anything. Just leave it. All right. The bot knows what to do because the bot will read my strategy and the bot will execute automatically at your side. But at this moment, a lot of you, right, those who are basically under the 15.8%, you can experience the floating. So just leave it. All right, leave it and market will actually rebound. And once rebound and it closes, you then will see automatically all the margin call, okay, will be actually will be upgraded to 25%. So please take note of that. Now, another good news. All right, another good news. Now I have also actually activated a scale up margin call, whereby you can actually, you have an option to scale up your margin call. Okay, to scale up your margin call anytime you want to do so. Will that be awesome? So what we have now, right, is 25%. All right, I'll explain to you a little bit more detail. Now, a 25% 9 margin call per coin is 110. So now some of you may say, right, I want to go further 50 or 60%. Can I do so? Okay, now it is available. So I'm going to increase the number of calls and the percentage to 60%. But what is going to happen? If you want to go for 60%, you have to scale up from 110 to $200 per coin. Please understand that. There is no way to do 60% if you're going to keep 210, okay? So now, can you actually scale up anytime if you are using JDWINNER? Yes, you can scale up anytime. So that simply means if you add $200 to that coin, it will automatically go all the way to 17 calls, which is 60%. Is this awesome? All right, so these are some of the improvements. Okay, so when will this be activated? Now, this is a revolutionary and innovative and flexible JDWINNER strategy, because this now allows you to scale up option at any time. All right, so at this moment, right, if some of you say, okay, I have 110 and I'm seeing the floating, can I actually scale up to 60%, which is 17? Yes, you can. All right, so when will this be available? This will be available, all right, on the 24th. Sorry, what is the date today? Yeah, on the 24th. Okay, on the 24th, it will be available in midnight, okay, which is 24 hours, which is about 12 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, I will activate this. Okay, I'm doing a final back testing on this, and when it is completed, everyone will be able. So now, will you have a new table? A table? Okay, there will be a new table for that. So every one of you who are currently on 110 or 210 and so on, right? You can actually look into the table and see how to scale up your number of calls if you want to. Please understand, all right? This is optional. Okay, there is no there is no obligatory. Okay, it's not obligation. All right, there's no obligation here. It is not mandatory. It is optional. So you can decide if you want to, because this depends on those who have the capital. If you don't have the capital, you stay with 110, 9 calls. If you have the capital, you go for 17 coins, which will be one coin, $200. All right. Now, please also understand JDWINNER FOA and NOC table. Okay, so we will no longer have metrics anymore. I'm going to change the metrics to tables. So I will explain to you very shortly. So you can see over here, right? What we are using now is the matrix. I think the matrix is a bit confusing to people because they have to see X and Y, where is the number of coin, and people can make mistake. So we're going to have a new table, which is trading JDWINNER trading capital, FOA and NOC. Okay, this is not a final table. Okay, so please don't follow this. This is not a final table. I will issue the final table very soon. Okay, because this is for the current 25% margin call at 110 per coin. So this table will be up, I think, later after this meeting. I will put up the table. So now it will be very easy. Okay, can you see that? If you have 110, your first order is 10, your number of coin is 1. If you have $1,000, it is first order is 10, your number of coin is 9. If you have $10,000, your FOA will be 30, your number of coin will be 30. Can you see that? So that will be easier, and that actually does not open up for more options. So that will be very easy for you to decide what is the first order amount and the number of coin much easily. Is that awesome? All right. So now there will be another table for 200. Okay, for 200 for the 17 calls. Okay. So now if you have, for example, if you have 1 coin, you need 110, right? Now for the same 100, for the same 1 coin, you can scale up to 17 calls. All you need is to add up your trading capital, $200. That's all. So you just need to top up another $90. So you top up the $90, and then you will have 17 calls. Isn't that awesome? So now this is good because when the market is going up, you don't have any problem, right? But when the market coming down, you can immediately top up your capital and you can actually immediately activate 17 calls. Is that brilliant? I think that is a brilliant scale up. Okay, so that scale up is optional. I don't want to make it mandatory because then everybody has to go for $200 per coin. Okay, we don't want to do that. So I'm going to make up, I will make it flexible so that you can scale up when you actually want to go for it. But the features are ready. All right, the 17 calls are already there. Okay, so you can actually use that 17 calls. Okay, all right. Now, let me just quickly go through JDWINNER Sync strategy. Some of you are new. Let me just guide you through step by step, okay, how to go about it. There are some issues I know we are facing. I'm going to address some of those issues together with you. So now, if you look over here, right, this is for the new user. All right, so if you are new, all right, if you are new, you have never synced. When I say new user, you have never synced with any other circle. You are fresh, all right? You're just coming into Royal Quantitative. So this will be the process. Make sure the professional edition is on. All right, make sure, okay, when you scene strategy, look for JD winner scene strategy, scene ID 1635, and then you tap the circle, okay? You tap the circle, search for JD winner, and then you tap scene strategy, then you refer to FOA and NOC table, and then you input the FOA and NOC, you sync double, make sure it is off, and you tap the scene strategy, all right? And then make sure you read the notes, okay? These are the notes, okay? Once you sync, do not alter the trade setting as it is 100% autopilot hands-free. All right, please do that. Okay. Now we have got problem here because people used to actually intervene. All right, they used to intervene, and now when we say don't intervene, they don't know what to do. All right, please. Okay, this is 100% autopilot. All that you need to do probably, all right, probably a few hours or probably once a day, just check, make sure everything is in order. All right, so please take note of that. Now, if you're existing user, right, let's say you already sync with JD Winner 2.0, and thereafter you want to alter, you want to add the FOA and NOC, all right, you want to alter, so this will be the process for you. Can you see that? Now, most important thing is the note here, okay, how to alter, all right, how to alter. So you have to read this and understand carefully, okay? Now, if you look, right, if you initially had $10 and you want to change to $20, or initially you had 10 coin and you want to add another one. So what you need to do, your FOA, you must input 20, and on the NOC column, you must input 3, not 1. You see that? Because you already have 2 coins running. So if you have 2 coins already running, you need to add 1 more. So you must put 3. So the bot will read, oh, there is 2 trades already running, so I need to add 1 more. Can you understand me? So your total will be 3. This is where people make mistake. Now, if you already, some people already have some other circles, right? They are running. So if they don't follow this, that's why they are not seeing a new trade or new coins open up. All right? Because they don't understand how the bot, mechanism of it. So you need to understand the protocol of the bot, or else the bot will not be able to communicate. All right? So please understand that. Now, how about those who are basically in JD Winner 1.0 and other circle? Now, when you are in other circles, okay, or you are in JD 1.0, you need to switch your current position to 1 shot and stop the margin call. Why? Why you need to stop the margin call? You see now, right? Those people who didn't stop the margin call, what would have happened now? Now their fund would have depleted even further because they did not stop the margin call. You see that? So that is the reason why I mentioned this again and again to the people, that you need to put 1 shot and make sure you stop the margin call for the existing coin that is running. All right. So once you stop the margin call, the bot will no longer replenish, will no longer buy. So if the bot keep buying, then what happens to your new JD 2.0? You will not have fun, and that will get affected because of the old coins. All right. And make sure the professional edition is on. You need to tap the circle, and thereafter, when you tap the circle, right, you search for the circle, okay, and then you cancel the circle, JD Winner 1.0 or another circle, and thereafter you refer to FOA and NOC table, and make sure you input the correct FOA and NOC, and then synchronize double, make sure it is off, and then you tap the same strategy. Now over here, same thing, you need to read the note. All right, because you are with another circle or you are with a previous 1.0, so you have to understand how to alter the FOA and NOC. Please understand that. That is the reason why I always ask you, right? How many coins currently running, which is all synced with another circle, or the one that you are manually doing. And I also want to know what is your current USDT balance in your quantitative bot, because that is your actual balance after. All right, after it's been deducted with all that is been running currently in the bot, the coins that is running. All right, so we need to know those information, or you want to add more capital to actually do a SYN 2.0. So if I have the correct information, I can advise you actually what to do. But sometimes we are not getting the true information. So when we don't get the true information, even if I give you an answer and you go and change it, it will never happen. You see that? So this is so important. So now, so how do you do? Okay, so if you are new, okay, this is for those who are new and you have not synced, Okay, please make sure you watch this. Okay, now the first thing, okay, always make sure the professional edition is on if you are using JDWINNER 2.0. All right, why? Because I am actually selecting both. All right, both coin which is in orange and also in the black color coin. Okay, you may call it orange and black, right? I choose any of this coin. Okay, whichever coin that is a potential coin, I will choose. So if I choose the orange coin and you didn't on the professional edition and you are running maximum 30 coin, you will never be able to see 30 coin open up. Can you see that? Because all those orange coin will never be open up. Only the coin in black color will open up. So make sure you actually go and on. So how do you do that? Let me just quickly show you. So you get into your bot, right? This is the bot. You get into the bot and go to mine. And under the mine, can you see at the top here, professional edition? Make sure you on the professional edition. So when you on, okay, when you enable, there will be three questions or three simple tests. All right. Now, this test is actually, you do not need the right answer. You just select any of the answer, and if it is wrong, it will give you the correct answer in green, and you select those answers. That's all. So once you go through the thing and you finish it, you confirm, it will then enable. So before you sync, all right, before you sync, make sure you enable the professional edition. I hope this is clear. Let's move on. All right, so you can see over here, right? Exactly, okay? So that's why you need to watch this video once again so that you can get the whole idea, okay? Can you see that? To sync with JDWINNER Autopilot, kindly ensure professional edition feature located under mine in your bot is enabled. Failure to do so may disrupt the bot from effectively executing the total number of coins as specified in the sync strategy page. All right. So if you are facing problem, why is it? Don't get frustrated. All right. Don't get frustrated. Okay. Go and find out why is it. That's why you can see all the admin will tell you one answer. Check the pin message. There is a video there. Go and watch the video. Can you see that? Because every information is already provided in the pin message. Now let's move on. So once the professional edition is on, what you need to do, okay, this is for those who are new, okay, you are fresh, you have not synced yet, okay, so you need to go and look for, you go and tap the circle, all right, when you tap the circle, you look for JDWINNER, all right, you look for JDWINNER, all right, and once you get JDWINNER, then it will bring you straight into the sync strategy page. Now in the sync strategy page, you will see sync strategy at the bottom there. Click the sync strategy. Okay, once you have already clicked, right, you first have to decide the FOA and also NOC. Can you see that? So this is the amount of the capital. Make sure you have the exact amount of the capital. All right. Some people, right? Oh, never mind. I can put 100. Then you have the notification saying that you have insufficient fund, and then you come and complain in the group. All right. Don't do that. Okay. Please follow exactly, because it is 110. Make sure it is 110. So you can see that all this amount, okay, has actually slightly been revised because I want to make sure that whatever number of coin you are using, you are having the right amount, right? The right amount. This is important. So once you have already, okay, decided your trading capital, then you go and find out, okay, you find out what is your first order amount and the number of coins. Now, please make sure that you follow exactly as prescribed here, because every information here is actually already embedded into the strategy autopilot. If you don't follow, then along the way, you're going to have a problem with the bot, and then you're going to have a more headache. So it is better that you do the right thing at the first time all the time. Let me repeat that once again. Do the right thing, all right, the first time all the time. Okay, don't make mistake on this, please. Next. So once you have already decided, okay, the FOA and NOC, what you need to do? Now you need to key in for the first buy-in amount, which we call this as a FOA, first order amount. You key in the amount according to the table. And thereafter, number of strategies is the number of coin. All right. So you put in the piece. If it's 2 coin, 3 coin, make sure you follow the table. Now the profit sharing, okay, for the JDWINNER sync strategy fee, that will be 1%. This is fixed, okay? And then you have the synchronized double. Can you see that? It is off. Still, there are people asking, should I on this? I don't know why they didn't watch the video. Can you see that? A lot of the question in the Telegram group is not necessary if they actually watch the video. And that video is in the welcome message. All right. And people don't even bother the welcome message. A lot of people are even still falling to the scam and imposters. They don't read the welcome message. Okay, please make sure you read. And once you have actually already done that, all right, you have to click the sync strategy. Now, let me just show you actual practical. All right, so if you get into your bot, all right, over here, you will see, first go to the circle. Once you are in the circle, right, the easiest way is for you to search for JDWINNER. All right, go and search for JDWINNER, and then you click 1635. There is only one JDWINNER. All right, there is only one JDWINNER. Once you click that, it will bring you to JDWINNER sync strategy page. Can you see the percentage here? Strategy for JDWINNER. You can see the percentage. Click the percentage. Once you click, it will bring you into the sync strategy page. Over here, you can see you can sync with Binance or Huobi at the same time. All right, so you can select whether Binance or Huobi. All right, so if you want to sync both of the exchange, which is I think is better, right, to be able to sync with both so that you can actually generate more profit. So once you have selected, okay, click the sync strategy, and thereafter you input the first order amount, the number of coin, and make sure the synchronized double is off. And once you have done that, click sync strategy. Can you see that? So is that easy? Very simple, right? Very, very simple. Now, let me just bring you back to the slide. Okay, so this is just to show you very quickly, okay, the practically how to get it done. I hope you are enjoying this presentation. All right, now, so once this is done, right, next process is this. Now, those of you who seen with JDWINNER 2.0, make sure you go and verify these 3 checkpoints. All right, checkpoints. So verify that the submit mode is actually activated. Make sure, right? Make sure, can you see that? It should read stop margin call, not initiate margin call. Now, let me tell you something. If you initiate the margin call, okay, let's say you stop the margin call, what is going to happen is that your margin call will not work. When your margin call is not working, you will have less profit for the day. Let me repeat that once again. If your margin call is not initiated, let's say it doesn't look as what it is now, okay, stop margin call. So it should be, you should read stop margin call. But if you read initiate margin call, which means it is not initiated, right? Please understand. So what happened? The margin call will never work. So when the margin call doesn't work, you will start to have less profit compared to your friend who has the same coin, and your friend will be actually making more money than you. And then you get frustrated, and then you find out that this button is not on. Now, let me also tell you something that once 4 warehouse, okay, 4 and above, let's say 5, 6 open up, you cannot switch it back. All right, just let it go. Please understand. And the other thing that you need to check is the strategy mode. For JDWINNER, the strategy mode is sub-bin real-time settlement. Make sure. So this is the only 3 checkpoints. So now, right, if you go back to your bot, make sure you check all these things are in order. And never, okay, never meddle, all right, or never touch this setting, okay, once it is already set. Now, please understand, sometimes, right, already everything is okay, right? And then you suddenly realize, why is it that this button actually this checkpoint doesn't seem the same anymore? That is not because of JDWINNER sync strategy. No, that can be because of the algorithm or bugs in the bot itself. So that's why we advise you to immediately report to the company, all right, to the support team, so that they can immediately actually escalate to the technical team. Please understand that. All right, so because this bot, okay, these are algorithm. All right, so this algorithm can have bugs and so on, and that is the reason why that's why I tell people, yes, it is autopilot, but at least you check once a while. All right, just check once a while. Don't check for results. Check that the settings are correct. Okay, the checkpoints are correct. This is the most important thing. And the other thing that you need to know, okay, the most important thing you need to know is that, can you see that? Now, for example, right, you can see this is an example, okay, example of Matic that is actually sync strategy. So this Matic has hit a maximum of 9 calls. All right. Now, this is very good, right? So that simply means the strategy is working. It hit all the way maximum to 9 call. Will it go to 10 call? No, because the strategy is only maximum 9 call. And how much is the position amount we allocated? Only 110. So you can see, right? This is good because it is less than 110. But sometimes, okay, sometimes, right, you may see that our position might be 111, 112. Don't worry about it. You know why? Because we have allocated $1,000 for the total 9 coins. So on an averaging, right, it will be around 110 or below. So you don't need to worry, right? So this is important for you to understand, because at the end of it, when you actually doing the scene strategy, remember that you have already allocated a maximum allocation that you already preserve for the trade. So let's say you a maximum, you put $1,000. That is your capital. And your equity for each of the coin is 110. That's all. So why do you worry? Even if it's hit 9 call, maximum is just 110. You already allocated it. So why do you worry when it reaches 9 margin call? You shouldn't be actually worried at all, because that is your allocation of your equity for each of those position that the board is taking, right? Can you see that? So now once it hit the 9 call, it will no longer trigger new buy. It will no longer. It will stop there. All right. So once it stopped there, now sometimes, right, you receive these notes, this notification, right? This notification prompt up, right? Now, when this notification prompt up, that's because, right, because of the averaging. Sometimes, all right, sometimes, right, although all the 9 is hit, maybe there is still one more, okay, still 8, but that 8 is trying to do 9 but cannot because there is not enough fund. So what do you need to do? Just ignore it. All right, don't worry about it. Just ignore it. So you don't have to get panic and how am I going to top up and all these things. Don't get panic. All right, please understand. In JDWINNER 2.0 or in JDWINNER, we always keep you calm. All right, we know that people can get panic because you don't have the information. So today you have this information. I hope you understand. So what is the appropriate action? Do nothing. That's all, because you already allocated maximum $1,000. That is it. The bot will no longer be able to replenish. That's all. Okay. So what the bot will do? The bot will actually wait for the market to rebound and then will start to take profit once the take profit ratio is triggered. That's all. So what is required here is patience. That's all. You have to have extreme patience. Okay. When you are dealing with the manipulated market like what we are seeing now, you need an extreme patience because it is not the strategy. It is the market. No matter how good a strategy sometimes you can have, if the market is being manipulated, you can't do much about it. Please understand that, okay? So don't feel sorry for yourself for this kind of things, right? You have to understand how the market works so that you have a proper strategy in place. So we cannot control the market, but can we control our equity? Yes. Can I control my capital? Yes. That's the reason why, understanding the market manipulation, I put a max of 110. That's all. Can you see that? So this is a very, very important information that you must understand, or else you get panic unnecessarily. I hope I'm helping you. Okay, now some of the latest announcement, okay, that people are still confused and still asking again and again, and I want to make sure that this is settled once and for all today, right? So we don't have to keep asking the same question, and I want to give you justification. If I make any decision, I will justify with real facts and figure. I don't want people to come to me and tell me something. I will ask you to justify. All right, that's the reason why we don't want you to come and say, somebody tell me this. We don't want to hear those kind of nonsense. All right, you have to go and check and find out is what these people are saying is true or not. Okay, make sure. So let me clear a few things. Now, the first thing is the annual fee adjustment. All right, so some people say, oh, annual fee is no longer $100, it is now $120. The reason why, they didn't read. That's all. They didn't read. Okay, so you can see, right, from September 9 onwards, if you activate the annual fee of 120, you can immediately get 20 RP points. All right, so now this point will be offset for the fuel cost. That's all. Can you see that? So now, what does that mean all about? So you can see here, right? If you go to your asset wallet, you will see the RP. Now, the RP actually was created for some kind of point system, but they are already starting to use this for this $20. So when you deposit, okay, normally we deposit how much? 120, right? We deposit 120. So $100 is still the bot activation. It's not 120. So please get your fact right, okay? This is important. So it is 120. So what happens to the $20? The $20 will now sit under RP. So this $20 will be used to deduct the fuel fee and the strategy fee. All right, please understand. So now the question is, once it is depleted, so what happened? Now, once your RP asset is depleted, you don't have to top up the RP. Please understand. All right, you don't have to top up. Where there is no provision to top up, right? There is no provision. So what happened now is that your fuel and strategy fee will then be deducted as usual from the asset wallet. So make sure you have sufficient, okay? Ensure there are sufficient assets available at all time. If your asset value is $2 or below, bot will stop working. Now, please understand, okay? When you do autopilot, the bot is running most of the time, and you will start to see your fuel fee get depleted. It doesn't happen before, right? But it happens now because of the strategy, because you are now the more you profit, the more the fuel and the strategy fee will get depleted. So it's a good news, right? It's a good news. So make sure you continuously top up, okay? Make sure you have sufficient in your assets to be able to cover that. So please make sure, go and tell everyone when they ask you the same question, don't worry if your RP is depleted. That is just basically a temporary place where they put the $20, but they're going to offset it for your fuel fee and the strategy fee. All right, so I hope that is clear. Now, the second thing, we just received this notification, right? FOA recommended 15 instead 10. Now, again, coming back to English, read the notification clearly. It is a recommendation. Is it a compulsory? All right, let's not argue on the English. Let's go back and justify this. Do we really need to put 15 or 10? Now let's go back to Binance and let's go back to Huobi. Now in Binance, the trading rules, okay, is already mentioned. Minimum order size is $10. And for Huobi, minimum order amount is $5. So do you want me to change it to 50 without justification? I don't want to. But if Binance changed the minimum order size to 15, then we have no choice. All the strategy has to change. Can you understand me? So now let me tell you something. If Binance changed to 15, then we will go to 17 calls. Okay, we cannot even use the 9 calls anymore. You see that? But at this moment, Binance have not changed the trading rules. All right, and Huobi is much lesser. It's only 5, but we are already using 10. All right, so please understand, all right? So this is just to give you a justification why I decide certain thing, because I want to justify my decision. I don't want just listen to a recommendation without justifying it, because if I change from 10 to 15, all of you who wants to do 110, you cannot do any longer. All right, you have to increase your capital much bigger than 110. So we want to be able, if you want to transit, we want to transit smoothly. But at this moment, Binance is not changing that. Now, what is the implication? Let me tell you something. The implication is basically sometimes, right? These are very rare case of very rare situation. Sometimes the bot close, zero profit. How many times do you see that? The bot will never close at loss. Okay, please understand. Even if the percentage, even if there is no profit, the bot will only close at 0. But if you look at thousands of transactions, what is the justification of it? How many times does it happen? It's not happening all the time. So please understand that. So we don't want to do something that will affect the bigger picture, okay, of this whole scene strategy just because we want to follow the recommendation. All right, so please understand. But if Binance changed the trading rules, we got no choice. All right, then we have to go for 50. But at this moment, you can use this link. All right, I'm giving you the source there. You can go to Binance. You can even go to Huobi and check, because when you speak to someone, you must be able to justify, okay, your decision. That's the most important thing. I hope I'm helping you. So now that's basically, okay, the overall presentation today. Now, if you are new, right? If you are new, please make sure you get into the Telegram group. There is only one JD winner with a crown. Don't go to JD winner 333. All right. There's another JD winner in the Telegram called JD winner 333. Why is it people can't read? It's just JD winner. Why do you want to join a 333 some more? All right. So JD winner is just JD winner. If you are not so sure, use the official link. All right. Go to the browser in your laptop or whatever and put in this HTTPS Telegram JD winner so that you will get to the right site. All right. Now, if you are already with Royal Quantitative and you have not synced, that is a 1635 code over there. All right, you can actually scan the QR code and it will bring you straight into the Sync strategy page. Now, I would like to say thank you so much, okay, for you to be able to listen and also to be able, okay, those of you who are going to watch this video later on, I hope you understand the whole scenario, all right, what is really happening. And also, I hope that you are glad to be part, okay, of JD Winner because of the few improvements, okay, that we are doing. And please understand, okay, sometimes I can't sleep because I'm thinking about improvement. I'm thinking about how to innovate further so that we can deliver significant result to the team, all right? So that's important. So with that, I would like to say thank you. And then I'm going to open up, okay, this session so that if any one of you have any other questions, any inputs, any compliments, I think we will really love to hear from you, all right? Awesome, great. Now, if there's any information that you think that you want to correct it or you want to actually clarify it more, please, okay, go ahead because we are open here. We want to be able that we actually assist each and every one of you, right? Thank you so much. God bless you all. Let me just open up this chat room. Okay, all right. So what we will do, you just have to raise your hand if you have any question, and then we will allow you to actually ask any question, or you would like to have, you would like to compliment or give any input. Please do so. Now we have the first one, Brandon Ike. Are you there? Brandon?
Hello, good morning, Brandon.
Hi.
Good morning, Dr. JD.
Hi, good to have you.
Yeah, thank you very much. My question is this. I've been directing on my downlines to sync with JD Winner, and so far it has been really, really good and very profitable to them all.
Awesome.
But just of recent, 3 to 4 of them gradually increasing by the day. I realized that they tell me the issue. I consider it confusing. So when I access their login details to check it out myself, I realized that some of them, the account suddenly stopped syncing with JD Winner, suddenly stopped syncing. Some are still syncing, but it's not trading in sense that they have 4 number of coins, but 1 is running. 3 are not running. So I checked if they still have money in Binance. Yes, they do, but it's just 1 trade. And that was about minus 34 something, 34%. But no, it's not 4 coins. Instead of 4 coins, it's 3. It's 1 that is running. So as if it's not picking trades. So please, how do we sort this out?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So what? That's the reason I say, right? Because you must understand first thing first, okay? That JD Winner, right, is running maximum 30 coin for Binance and 30 coin for Huobi at any single time. So I never changed any coin. Okay, I didn't say I didn't change any coin. I didn't change the number of coin. It's always 30. All right. So if you face this problem, that really has to do with the bot itself. So that's the reason why we always encourage the team. First thing you can do is to cancel the sync and sync once again. You see, if you cancel the sync and sync once again and those numbers appear, then something is wrong with the bot itself. So that's why if the problem persists, you have to immediately feedback to the support and tell them that, all right, that this thing is taking place so that they can immediately inform to the technical team. Because I think there is still a bug. Okay, these are technology. Okay, technology. These are bot. There will be a bug, and also, right, look into the catchy. Okay, catchy. I think if you go to the menu, okay, let me just show you. If you go to the bot and you see under the mine, right, you see there is a system setting. You will see here, right, clear chat catchy. So you might want to clear some of these catchy, right? Clear those things, and probably you may want to actually log out. Okay, log out your bot and then log in again. All right. So those are probably some of the action you can take. But even if you do that and still happening, right, you have to get back to the support and really feedback to them that this is going on. Do you get me, Brandon?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Okay, great. Vinudi, yes, Vinudi.
Yeah, doctor. Yeah, very appreciate your lecture and the strategy. We are getting much profits from your strategy. Thank you very much. First of all,
welcome.
Yeah, doctor, I am asking from you that let's say we have some net profit that we have achieved from that Royal Q, and it will directly going into a Binance wallet and in a spot wallet. I'm trading on Binance platform, so it will directly go into that spot wallet. So how can we separate it, doctor? That means, let's say, regularly do we need to go for that getting our profits out from the exchange? So what are the methods? That means actually we can separate that Royal Q net profit and Binance net profit, Binance wallet. So how can we separate it, doctor? That means when we are getting,
you have to do it manually.
Right.
You have to record manually. There is no separation of wallet in the spot wallet in Binance. Sorry.
Yeah, that means we have to.
So you need to. Most importantly, it's not the amount. You need to to record the units. The amount. The quantity. The quantity.
No.
That's the most important. Okay, not really the amount, because the amount can change, but the quantity is fixed. So you must know. Example, if you are trading Bitcoin, what is the amount of Bitcoin you are trading, and what is the amount of Bitcoin traded in the bot? So you need to have a proper record.
All right, doctor, can we say like this? Let's say in our revenue, that means in Royal Q revenue area, they are visualized that the revenue that we are getting daily, that means daily profits are there. So can we deduct that 20% from there? That means that fuel charge, and can we get it into our spot wallet and again re-enter into that future or P2P somewhere else? So is it possible to
I think let me just make sure that this information is clear. You see, when you see the profit in the bot, that profit is already deducted with the fuel fee and strategy fee.
Right. That
Please
means in
understand
revenue
that it's already deducted. So what is not deducted? What is not deducted is the taker and the maker fee in Binance. All right. So
yeah,
the taker and the maker fee is another 20% if you're using USDT. If you're using Binance, then that will be a reduction of 25%. So please understand that. So because you need to factor also the cost, the maker and the taker fee. The maker fee and the taker fee is 0.1%. 0.1 for the maker, 0.1 for the taker. So you need to factor in that. So if you look into the percentage, right, at the end of it, the net profit is about 60-40. Or if you're using Binance, it will be 65-35.
Yeah.
All right, so please understand that. And if you, I think most people might not come from a copy trade like a Forex copy trade. If you're doing a Forex copy trade, remember it is also 60-40.
All right.
All right, 60-40. So it is a common thing to be able to earn 60% from every position. And you still, if people still questioning that is not profit, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
All right, because you must understand we are doing high frequency trading. We are not only doing one time. No, we are doing high frequency. So the bot is keep trading. So you must understand. So what we are looking here is the volume. The more the volume, if you can do more volume of trading, close and open, definitely you can break even and have more profit. Right? I hope that is clear.
Okay. Clear. Sure. Thank you, doctor.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you very much. Okay, bye.
All right. Lucius, are you there? Lucius, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yep.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, please unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm on mute.
Yeah. What is the question?
I want to ask that how many coins can I trade with 1,200 USDT effectively?
Sorry, I don't get you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please speak a bit more louder.
I want to ask that how many coins can I trade with 1,200 USDT effectively?
Officer, sorry, I can't really hear you. I think there is a distraction. Probably you can check the distraction and ask me a question later on. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Let's move on first. Okay. All right. Suba, are you there? Suba?
Yes, hi, Dr. John.
Hi. Greetings to you. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia. And
okay, awesome.
You had a great presentation. It's amazing.
Most
just
welcome.
had a couple of questions.
Yep.
First of all, the 9 coins which should be allotted in for the $1,000.
Yep.
How is it chosen? Is it automatically chosen? Is it randomly chosen over there, or do you preset it behind at the back and then?
No. I am a trader, so we do an analysis of which coin to select, and then we will put up. So I got 30 coins running for Binance and 30 coins running for Huobi. So when you put 9 coins, the bot will randomly actually select those coins. You cannot decide. Right.
Okay. Randomly. Right. And so that would give in maybe we're still testing it, of course, but approximately around 1%, which is the 60% of the whole thing. Is it? Is that how it works on a daily basis?
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a 1%. You should minus that. Sorry, from that 1%, then you get 60%. You are right.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for that.
You're most welcome. Okay, great. Before I take a question, let me see the chat room. I think there's one question here. How many coins can I trade with 1,002? Sorry, I won't advise that, because I think I will give you the table, the new table. Okay, not the matrix. Then you can check. All right. Please advise if the strategy mode must be on sub-bin mode or sub-bin mode real. I think I presented this just now. It must be on sub-bin mode real-time settlement. All right. Now, someone asked that what is the difference? Now, if you put on sub-bin mode, when you close the trade, it will never settle yet. The settlement will not be done. So you will not able to see your profit, and it will not deduct your fee yet until all the trade is closed up to the warehouse. And we don't want to do that. We want every trade to be settled in real time. Just imagine, right? If you put a sub-bin mode and the market is down, the market is up, what happens to the value at the end of it if you close after a few days? All right. So please understand. So if you put a sub-bin real settlement, so if the market if the bot is actually closing the trade at the sub-bin 8, it will close and settle the profit immediately. And then it goes to the 7. It will close and take the profit and deduct the fuel immediately. So that is what is called a real-time settlement. All right. So please understand that. So if you are on JDWINNER 2.0, okay, I'm talking about the 2.0, not the old one. If you're on JDWINNER 2.0, make sure you don't touch that. Okay, don't touch that. Okay, make sure you must adhere to the protocol there. So this is why sometimes people question. They say, hey, I already trade, but where is my profit? Absolutely, because it is on sub-bin mode. All right. So please be very careful with all the settings. And if you don't understand, don't touch, please ask, okay? Or go through the video, because I've already mentioned, right? Once you sync, there are 3 checkpoints. Make sure sub-bin mode. Make sure you must be able to read stop margin call. Okay, if you read initiate margin call, something is wrong. Okay, you must be able to read stop margin call, and on the strategy mode, make sure it is on sub-bin mode real-time settlement, right? So please take note of that. Okay, great. Let's take some more questions. Eunice, are you there? Eunice?
Good afternoon.
Hi. Greetings to you. Where are you from?
Well done. I'm from Nigeria.
Awesome. Great to have you. How can I assist you?
Okay. Like the issue of the recommendation that we need to choose $15. You know, as I did not know that it's just a recommendation. Now I have already placed a trade based on that. What is the solution? What can I do to? Is there anything I can do?
Just go and change it. Cancel the sync and go back and change it to $10. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. So when you change it, it will never initiate immediately. You have to wait for the initial position to close. The next cycle only you will see $10. Please take note of that.
Okay. Thank you.
Right? No problem. Okay, great. Chinrin, right? Chinrin, right? Sorry, I can't spell your name there. I'm so sorry. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon, doctor.
Hi. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, thanks for what you're doing for the community. God bless you.
Most welcome.
Okay, my challenge I'm still having is sometimes I do have a higher quantity in my running coins in Binance and lesser quantity in my Royal Queue. At times I have to start going to Binance to start selling the difference there. It's really frustrating most times, and my team, they are all complaining about it. They do have higher quantity of the order of the coins there is running currently in Binance and lower in Royal Queue. I don't know why it's that.
I think probably those are the dust because normally when the trade is closed, right, the trade will not, the position will not be closed at the exact transaction, because in the exchanges, there are some position cannot close because the transaction amount is not enough. So you will then see what we call a dust. A dust is a leftovers. You can then convert the dust back into Binance and then convert back to USDT, or you can use the dust actually as a fee for your Binance if you want to. But please be very careful. Okay, if you want to convert the dust, you don't convert on the coins that are still actively running. You only convert the coins that are no longer running in the bot. All right, so please take note of that. I think those are basically just dust.
Okay, although it's for current running trade.
Yes,
I used to
that's
see
right.
higher.
Even if it's a current trade, also you will see the amount is higher. So sometimes it's because of the dust. So just make sure you don't touch that, because those are running trade. If those running trade you go and convert, then actually those trade will no longer be active. So just be very careful of that, especially if you are running smaller. If you are trading smaller amount, the dust is very insignificant. So you might want to wait for once a month to actually convert those dust, because then allow it to accumulate over time. So just take note of that. Okay, but if the amount is too excessive, right? If it's too excessive, then most probably you can actually you can actually record the amount that is excessive. Only you convert to USDT. Don't touch the amount that is currently running.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, you're most welcome. All right, great. Patrick, are you there? Hi, Patrick.
What are you doing? My name is Patrick from Nigeria.
Hi, Patrick.
And my question is this. Why you are trading, for example, you are trading on the JDWINNER strategy, and then your capital is just $110, and now you've gotten more capital. Now, how do you increase your number of times, or the number of coins that you are trading based on the next higher capitals that you have gotten?
Yeah, Patrick, I've already explained that much earlier in the presentation. If you want to change the first order amount and the number of coin, what you can do, Patrick, are you in the Telegram group?
Okay, no, I'm not in the Telegram group.
Okay, make sure, Andy, can you put up the Telegram link in the chat? So if you are not in the Telegram group, I would advise you get into the Telegram group, and I'm going to post this recorded video after this meeting. I would encourage you to watch, because the detailed process I just explained earlier.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Doctor.
You're most welcome. Please join the Telegram group. Is Andy there? Andy, are you there?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, put the Telegram link so that those who are not in the Telegram, they can immediately get into the Telegram. Okay, great. Samuel, are you there, Samuel? Samuel?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Samuel.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Dr. John.
Hi, greetings
and
to you.
everybody. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I want to state that please, I'm sorry, due to network, I was not able to join early enough. I'm very much interested in this, and I'm a beginner. And I want a place where I can get all the facts and everything from the scratch so that I can be able to really integrate. But I've been following up the whole Zoom meeting and taking notes myself so that maybe when I get to these positions, I will know exactly what to do. But I'm a beginner.
Do make sure you join the Telegram group, Samuel, because that is where the real action is.
Okay. The
All right,
Telegram is JDWINNER.
And the link is in the chat. You can see over there. There's a link there. You can copy that to the browser and straight away enter into the Telegram group. Or you can search for JDWINNER with the crown, not the 333. All right, there are so many scammers like to use JDWINNER. I don't know why. Probably when you become so successful, there are so many imposters wants to follow you, right? That is the true meaning of success. So just be careful, guys. Just be careful, okay? All right, Samuel, God bless you, man. Be in the Telegram group because that's where you get a lot of info. And also visit my YouTube, Wealth Makers Alliance. Can you see at the back there, Wealth Makers Alliance? All right, so visit my YouTube channel so that you can go and I tell you, there's a wealth of information there. Probably by the time you finish the whole YouTube, you will get so confused. All right, but there is a lot of information there. Just go and learn as much you all can. God bless you. Okay, we have Mickey. Mickey, are you there, Mickey?
Yes, I am. Hi, Dr. JD. I'm
Hi.
Mickey from South Africa.
Hi, Mickey.
And I only have one question. Where have you been all my life?
Congratulations on being manager rank in CashFX. I'm the director there.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Yes, Mickey, how can I assist you? I'm always here in the small town of Malaysia.
That's awesome. No, my only question is, where have you been all my life?
I've been all the time here, man. It's just that no one discovers me.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with your program that in the past I was always worried about Bitcoin going down, but for the first time now since I've joined you, I'm very excited when Bitcoin goes down because then I make more coin. And I was always looking for a strategy that will give me that. So thank you very much. That's all I wanted to say.
Awesome. I really appreciate, Mickey. We really look forward, for compliments and acknowledgement because this really keeps us going. I think the greatest reward is not to see the profit. The greatest reward is to see people giving us these free compliments. Truly appreciate that, Mickey. God bless you, man. Take care.
God bless. Thank you, Doctor.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Felicia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Felicia.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, JD. Foremost, thanks a lot for your efforts and especially your patience. I just needed to, I just need to clarify two things so that I know that I'm on course. Hobby and Binance are independent, isn't it? Because I started off with Hobby at 1,000 and then 5 coins. Then when I went to Binance with the same amount of capital, I can also start 5 coins, right?
No. If you are using 1,000, you can start with 9 coins.
Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. I started with 500. Sorry, I started with 500.
Yeah, if you are 500, I think it should be 4 coins, but because of the aggregation, it will be 5. But if you follow the latest table that I'm going to release tonight, it will be 5, but it's not 500. It will be 550 because we want to make sure we follow the correct amount.
Oh, is it? I got that wrong. I thought I was following the metrics.
No, the matrix, I think the matrix actually was right, but because of the aggregation, so no worries, I will put up the new table so that everything will be right, because we, along the way, these 2 weeks, we are doing the testing because we are looking at the slippages and so on. So we will be making sure the numbers are correct. So nothing to worry. Yeah, you just have to add a little bit more on that. I think that will be fine.
Or maybe by that you would have already answered my next question, because Hobie is running very smoothly. Whereas in Binance, I noticed that 2 coins haven't reached 9 margin calls, but I'm already short of fund. I think because I got the coins wrong, is it?
That is the reason why I say, because if you look into the aggregation is actually about 4.6. So 4.6, the closest decimal is 5. But when the market is running, there is a slippages. So slippages means that the bot will never buy at the exact price. It's not always 10. It will be about 10.6 cent, 10.8. Sometimes it can even be 11. This is what we call slippages. Okay, we can't prevent that. So that is the reason why some people ask me, right? I do a 9 call, it should be $100. Why is it is 110? The $10 extra is actually 10% extra to cover the slippages.
Okay, understood.
All right. So you see, if you don't ask this question, many people will not understand why is it that I add another $10 on the strategy. Okay, so I hope people understand now, because you see, as a strategy developer, right, we must understand the totality of the market. So if I don't add that 10%, you're going to often have this notification, you know, and you're going to get so irritated with the notification, and we don't want to do that. So all this aspect has to actually factor in. Okay, so that's important. So if you use instead of 110, you use 100, you're going to have a problem, right? Because you're going to see this notification all the time. And you maybe think that the strategy is wrong. The strategy is right. It's just that people don't follow the first order amount and the number of coins. So when I put up the latest table later on, just make sure, do you know, if you follow exactly the first order and the number of coin, so many of you will be profiting. So many of you will be profiting, all right? Because remember, it is autopilot. So don't ever try to put human into it, okay? Don't try to put the human into it. It's autopilot. So leave the bot itself, all right? Okay, great. Eva, how are you from Argentina?
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning here in the South. Okay, so I have, I would like if you could give an example of this RP question of having, that you don't have to refill it, let's say.
Yeah, I think I covered that in the presentation just now too.
But I didn't understand.
Yeah, I will help you all to understand. You see that now, right? You see, previously before the 9th of September, when people register, for the board, they actually put in, let's say, okay, $120. Let's say, okay, most people will say it's 120. So the $100 and the $120 will actually sit in the asset wallet. Okay, not in the RP. So now what the company did, all right, the company actually decided to split it. So the $100 will actually go for the bot activation, whereas the 20 will actually sit in the RP. Now, the RP was created because the company is thinking some kind of point system to reward the users in the future. So I think they are doing some studies on this RP, all right, so that in the future they can use that to actually reward and so on, because that will be like a point system. Or probably they can even create their own coins where they can actually use the RP. All right, so now instead of the $20 sit in the asset wallet, it is still asset wallet, but in the asset wallet there is an RP, right? So the $20 is placed in the RP. Now, there is no difference, okay? The RP, whatever in the RP will be actually contra for your field fee and the strategy fee. That's all. So people don't need to feel worried. Oh, my $20 is no longer in the asset. So no. Actually, that will be used for the field fee. So now, do you need to top up the RP? You don't have to. There is no provision to top up. So once the RP depleted, right? Before it reached the $2 and below, make sure your asset All right, make sure in your asset wallet you already have $20 or $10. Just make sure you top it up, because you know the problem now is the bot is running automatically and people forget to top up their fuel fee. You see, because they are making so much of profit.
Yes.
You see that? So that is the reason why. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Yes.
Yeah, and then something else, and about the profit.
Yeah.
You just talked to Vinudi and you said that just to know, as an example, if I have in my revenue, I see in my revenue the profit of the day, let's say it's 100, just to make an easy number, 100. So that's my real profit, or I have to deduct something from that profit?
You have to deduct the taker and the maker fee for Binance and Huobi.
So that would be how much? Let's say in a percentage, 20%. You said no. 20%. So of what I see, I have to deduct 20%. Okay. And the last one is, if you have like $2,000, would you put 1,000 in Huobi and 1,000 in Binance, or both together? What would give the better profit?
I think the question whether Huobi or Binance is only basically risk divergent, because you don't want to put all your fund into one exchange. So if you want to diversify your risk, then you can have in both exchanges. For example, right? If you have $100,000, will you really want to put everything into Binance? All right, you might want to put 50% of it into Huobi, right? Because you want to diversify your risk. If you ask me, some people say the fees in Huobi is high. I think the fees is not the issue, because you are only thinking one transaction. I'm thinking thousands of transactions. All right. So what is so high? Okay, even if you say Huobi, if you use Huobi instead of 60%, you make 55. Isn't that 55 is also profit? Yeah. It's still profit, right? So if you don't have Huobi, you only got 60% from Binance. But if you got Huobi, now you got 60% plus 55%. Isn't that huge profit? You see that? But after all, you're still able to take care of all the expenses, and you still have a net profit. Come on, net profit of 60% is very huge when it comes to copy trading. All right, I know, because I'm involved in Forex. In Forex, 60% is normal. All right, it's very normal. So at the end of it, you are looking at the long term. So if you compound your earning and keep compounding, do you know what is the crazy income will that be? I think last week I showed the compounding calculator, right? It's a crazy income, man. So that is it. So those people who complain about these fees, come on, get a life.
Yeah.
Okay, Eva, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I think the first thing that people need to do is to really be grateful when they see profit every day. Because do you know that there are many people in Royal Quantitative don't even see consistent profit every day? Okay, I'm talking based on experience, because I have so many of them who are not even in JDWINNER, and they are not even making profit every day. And here we got people making profit. They're still complaining. You know, I don't understand. The only reason that can be is because of greed. That's all. Greed is the greatest problem that is going to destroy most of the people in JDWINNER. That's all I can say. All right. Some people always ask me, how much is the profit? All right. And I tell them that I'm still collecting data. How can I tell you something that I don't have a real data? All right. So data speaks. At the end of it, results speak. We don't want to speak. Let the results speak. All right. So those of you who are using it, you know it, results speak. Just take away these few days of manipulation. Come on, we are seeing good results, right? I think that is important. All right. Godsko, are you there?
Hello, Doctor.
Hi.
Good morning and good afternoon to everyone. Doctor,
Yes,
I'm a new user here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please,
can you hear me?
How can I assist you?
All right. Doctor, I'm a new user here with Royal Q, and I must confess it's really amazing with what I've seen in a couple of days now. I started with 1,500 USD, and I am having 11 call All right. Just recently, I think it was last night, I did a top up on my USDT, and I wanted to change the amount of call. So I went on the Shiba on the Shiba, and I changed from $10 to $20. Then I saved and went back. So at the moment when I did the change, I was still having one call in there. So just right now I check, I'm having like two more call in Shiba. So I'm just want to find that does it have I messed anything up, or is it still okay? Is it good to go?
No, first of all, right, before you even do any changes, you need to look at the table, the FOA, first order amount, and the NOC. So let's say, for example, right, you already run, I think 1,500, you should be running about 13 coins. How many coins are you running?
11.
Why 11? Did you check the metrics?
Yeah, I did, but instead of going for 9, I just put 11 in there.
But you are using $1,500, right? So
Right.
that should be 13. So you have actually missed the opportunity of profiting from another 2 coins. Can you see that? How you just missed that? And then now you added how much more capital?
From 10 to 20.
No, how much capital you added?
I added 500.
500. So for the 500, you can actually open another 4 coins. So now you already have 11. You actually can run 13 coins. So plus 4 coins, that will be about 17 coins. So what you should do is that you go into the sync strategy, cancel the sync, maintain your first order as $10, and your number of coins should be 14.
Okay.
So when you put 14, what will happen? The bot will open the remaining coins that you are not running. So you should have extra at least about another 4 coins, right? Another 11 should be another 4 coins. So that is how it works. All right. So that is actually explained earlier in the video. Probably you want to watch again the video when we put up in the Telegram group. So I make sure you are in the Telegram group.
All right. One more thing
Yeah.
about the profit. So all profit goes to the Binance.
Yes, your profit goes in the real time. The moment the bot closes, your profit goes into Binance.
All right.
Your profit and your trading was never in the bot. Your profit and your real trading is actually in Binance. What you see in the bot is just the record of what is really happening in Binance.
Okay.
Please understand that. That's why people worry. When the market is down, they say, oh my goodness, my fund is coming down. Who told you so? Your fund is still there in Binance. And actually, you have more assets when the market is coming down, because when the market comes down with a martingale strategy or the margin call is buying more asset. So remember, okay, when the market is up, you earn more USD. When the market is down, you earn more assets, more coins. So when the market is down, you have more coins. Why are you complaining when you have more coins? Just wait for the market to go up. So you didn't lose at all. Actually, whether the market is up or down, you are still a winner. That's why we are called JD winners. All right. So I hope that is clear. God bless you, man. Okay, great. Zul, yes, Zul. Zul, you have any questions?
Hello, Dr. JD.
Hi, Zul.
Good night to you.
Good night to you.
I would like to ask regarding about the other option. You say instead of 110, you can option for 200. That to be launched, that one.
Yes, that's right.
So how can we do we have to cancel the previous one? Oh.
No, you don't have to. What you need to do is very simple. You just have to add. So if you are running 110 now, all right, and you want to do 17 calls, which is 60% margin call, You just need to add another $90 to your USDT. So the bot will automatically do the margin call for you up to 17 calls.
But the option is there.
You don't have to do anything. You just need to add the USDT.
So how does it decide whether on 110 or 200 like that?
It will decide based on my strategy. You don't need to worry. Because you see, if you have 110, the bot will only do maximum 9 calls. Right? But if you have $200, the bot will go all the way to 17 calls.
That means I just have to have USDT enough, is it?
That's right. Isn't that?
So it will.
Yes.
Automatically, he will adjust to that.
It will automatically. Isn't that brilliant?
Oh yes, very brilliant. Okay.
Okay, so
is it considered as JDWINNER 3.0 or
no. I think we don't need to do 3.0 because that is you don't even know that it is there, because you will see when I introduce on the 24th, you will see no longer 9 calls, you will see 17 calls. But if you have 110, the bot will only use 9 calls. If you have $200, the bot will use 17 calls. That's all. Okay, so you don't need to do anything.
Okay, as long as we have enough fund in balance.
As long as you have enough fund, that's all.
Okay.
But we don't want to do now because now the market is low, so we don't need to do, because we will wait 24th only we will do, because this 17 margin call is only good when the market is up. So now I am preparing for all of you. If Bitcoin price goes to 100,000 and then the market comes down, if you have these 17 calls at 60%, it will be very good, right?
Yeah, very good.
All right, so I'm getting these things ready.
So another thing, that means you are anticipating that on the 24th, the Bitcoin will recover, is it?
I don't really anticipate, but at least the Bitcoin price should actually already moving upward, because you can see now Bitcoin price actually slowly recovering. It will happen. We just probably have to wait for Elon Musk to buy another 1 billion Bitcoin, and then it will go up.
Hopefully soon.
All right. So thank you, Zul. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. JD.
Right. Okay, great. Awesome. eBay, are you there? eBay Victor.
Yes, I'm here, JD.
Hi, eBay.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you again.
Awesome.
Yes. I want to ask a question. I think it's a follow-up from what Zul was asking. Now that we are on JDWINNER Sync 2 and we are on 9 margin call, and if your coin hits the 9 margin call and is still going down as we are experiencing now, can we do manual replenishment or we just wait?
I will advise you to wait, because even if you do manual replenishment, what to say? I think I will leave that preference to each individual if you have extra capital, but I don't want to say anything official here because that is up to each individual.
Okay.
Because at
so
the end of it,
with the manual call,
at the end of it, 110 is nothing for some people, because they still have a lot of capital left. So those who have the capital, they may want to do the manual replenishment, is up to them. But I'm not going to teach that to every, I'm not going to make it general for everyone, because it is 100% autopilot. So we don't want people to go and manually intervene.
Okay.
All right. So those who know what to do, they can do it on their own. Okay. So that is fine.
All right. Excellent. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, eBay. All right. Great. Who else we have here? Charles Patrick. Mr. Fatsol. Are you there? Fatsol. Are you there, Charles Patrick? Fatsol or Fatsol? Are you there?
Hear you, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. How are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm good, sir. It's Mr. Fatso. Sorry, I had to use another line. First of all, as usual, I want to say thank you for, being JD winner. You've been a blessing to us.
Amen.
You've really been a blessing. I don't know if others would want to say that, but we have to keep saying it because one thing you said, we don't have to follow greed, because we observe that we keep making profits like every day, daily, on a daily basis, and all that, as long as we're keeping to all the instructions you've kept. So I first of all want to say thank you so much for everything you do to keep improving us and all that. I know God will definitely reward you.
Amen.
So personally, I don't think I have any issues personally. I always want to recommend and always want to thank you and appreciate you. But as a team leader, I think I might have some questions for my team. And I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't see most of them raising their hands or probably upon all I did. But all the same, as a leader, you have to take things by the head, on your head, So one of the issues I have, and I think I might want to do a contribution if that's okay by you, because I've observed people say that their coin actually decreases. That when we say that you don't run loss, how come they run loss on their Binance? And I think I might have something to say about that. Why? Because those dusts you're talking about, those dusts are volatile coins, and they have the capacity of affecting the the total amount you have on your Binance. You understand? As long as they are off the coin, that means once the coin has closed on margin on a particular, once the robot has closed on margin on a particular coin, it means that it leaves some leftover, which you call dust. You understand? And those dust are volatile coins. They are bound to influence the total capital on your Binance. You understand? And people don't really get this because yesterday I checked the particular coin. I had up to, I think, some dollars in it. And I realized that because of these dips, it actually reduced the amount I have on my Binance. Somebody seeing that would feel, oh, how come you say that we don't run loss with this, but we are running loss, So I want to let people know that that's the movement of that coin downwards or upwards can affect your actual value of your money. So like JD has suggested, I think sometimes we need to turn the dust to BNB, or we need to turn it to a stable coin, because I have someone who actually converted it to a stable coin this morning and it gave him over $44, So I think that's just the contribution I might make on that, so that people don't feel that their money reduces, because those can actually affect the total value of your money, and you'll be thinking maybe you're not making profits. So that's number one. And number two, I wanted to ask a question. There's this lady in my group that she never took note of her fuel, and she was exhausted, and the coin actually stopped working, and then eventually she had to refuel and then restart again. Unfortunately, the coins did not start. We came to observe that those coins had stopped automatically once the fuel is not enough for the robot to work. You understand? So what we did was we had to click each of the coin and realize that they were on pause. That's why we had that gray stuff, because I think I talked about that earlier. So what we did was to unpause it like starts. You understand? So we had to manually start all the coin. We didn't touch any other thing than just starting. So we had to start all the coin that she had, and she started earning again. The robot actually started working again. But eventually, later on, we observed that some coins automatically stopped on their own. But I want to give some limitations to that, because there's something you say that we really cannot help you answer everything, because we don't know exactly what you're passing on. And also, we're working based on the information you're giving us. So she said that some coin actually stopped again on their own, So, and she's on a large trade volume. So I believe probably maybe it could be that maybe the fuel exhausted again. But in the absence of that, the coin actually stopped again. So now what we needed to do was that it was disturbing. So what we needed to do was that we had to unbind, that's on sync, and then unbind, and then we tried to bind again and try to sync again. And when we did that, we noticed that we still had the same coin running and it was still gray. You know, we needed to start manually again. So it was a concern. And I felt, okay, well, I'm going to discuss that with you. If you have anything to say, though I suspect you might still send us to support. Hello, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's right. I think it's basically it's very simple. Once you have already synced and everything is running well, and if you face this problem, I think just immediately get to the support and feedback to them, because the issue, right, is that the support actually will only take action when there are more complaints of such going to them. So if more people with such problem actually report to the support, they will then escalate it to the technical team, and then suddenly you see the technical team will then do a new version for the bot. You see that? So that's why we need more people to go and actually feedback. So that's why if they feedback in the Telegram, I can't do much, because when I check those coins that they report, I'm still running those coins. I'm still running 30 coins. So how can it stop on the other side? And then if really it is from my side, it would have stopped everyone else, not only one person. So you can see, right? You can see it is not, it is a rare case or case by case for certain device. And also some of those devices may have some kind of phishing apps. They might have went to some kind of phishing sites. Now, when they are doing a bot trading, right, they have to make sure those devices are clean. Those devices have no cache. Those devices has no bugs and so on. So these are sometimes very difficult to monitor because we don't know what they are doing with their device. But if your device is making money for you, I would say better take care of your device and don't go into certain site or certain download certain apps, because those things can actually interfere with the bot.
Okay, sir. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. So I would want you to also about the contribution I made. I would like you to throw more light on that. You know, what you think about it, because sometimes people complain that they actually run loss or something, and I try to let them know that it could be from the dust. You know, so I wanted to throw your light and your thoughts around that too.
I can't say much about it because I don't really, based on my experience, when we talk about dust, there is only two things that I'm aware of. One is dust, if you look into Binance, does happen for most of the coin, not just selective coins, okay? Because the dust here means that Binance transaction, for that transaction to close, it is not full enough. So they close the transaction, there are still leftovers, okay? But if there is any problem or any major problem with the dust, is the second issue, which is what we call a dust attack. Now, a dust attack is basically a phishing. It's like a phishing attacks into your using a dust to actually attack your assets. So if the dust attacks happen, then that is a different problem altogether, because that is basically an attack by phishing scams and so on, and you have to report it to Binance, you know. But the thing is that I think to throw light more into the dust, is better to go to the FAQ in Binance, and you will be able to see these two things that I mentioned to you. One is the transaction. Second is basically the dust attack. I hope it is not the dust attack, because if it is a dust attack, definitely it will interfere with the assets amount.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Thanks so much, sir. I really appreciate what you're doing.
Most welcome.
And we so much appreciate, sir. God bless you more. And first of all, if I never knew, oh, hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I said if I never knew CZ owns Binance, I would have suspected you're the boss of Binance, because you're always very innovative. You're always very innovative. Whenever there's a problem, you find a way to fix problems.
Everybody think I own the royal queue. I hope so, by God's grace, right? And I will own my own bot in the future, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice working with you, sir. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
God bless you.
I really appreciate the way you are arranging the table now. I think it's good. It's going to help so many persons, and they'll understand better. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. God bless you.
All right.
Okay, great. Abayomi, are you there? Abayomi, are you there? Okay, someone is asking what is the most minimum amount.
Yes.
Just a moment, Abayomi, just a moment. Okay, the minimum amount, okay, please understand, if you are using autopilot, okay, the minimum I would advise is actually $1,000 because you can run 9 coins. And please understand, all right, if you are selecting if you are actually looking into the table, the more coins, look for the more coins. Don't go for the highest first order amount. Go for more coins, then you look for the highest amount. All right, please understand that because the probability of the more coin actually give you more profit. All right, some people they think more coin the higher first order, not really. You can have the higher first order, but if you have less coin, your probability of profiting will be lesser. So then you can compare, right? Someone with $1,000 with a first order is higher, and someone with $1,000 with a lower first order and higher number of coins is making more money than those who have the higher first order. So you have to be very careful. That's why when I introduce the new table, there is a fixed amount there. So you do not need to worry about choosing which first order amount. I've already make it fixed because I don't want people to get confused with the metrics. All right, so please understand that. Yeah, that's right. That is true. I was referring to the dust too. Referring to the dust, there is what we call a dust attack. All right, a dust attack. So go and find out. I think Ubong James, go and find out in the Binance FAQ about dust attack. All right, DUST, dust attack. There's such thing called dust attack. So go and find out. Okay, Mickey, no problem, Mickey. You can. No. Okay, Abayomi. Yes, Abayomi. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
No problem. Good afternoon from my hand.
Thank you.
Yeah. During your presentation, you talked about increasing the margin call to like 60%. So my question is, if I have $1,000 capital and I want to, go the route of increasing my margin call, am I going to? That means am I going to load an extra 800 USDT?
I think I have not calculated that. Yes, that's right. So if you're going to go on the 60%, yes, you're going to actually top up another $800.
Okay.
So you see, all right, you see. Please understand, all right. This is an optional. Those who want to go for the 17 calls.
Okay.
So those who don't want, they can remain at the 9 calls, which is 25% the margin call. Those who want to go for the 17 calls, they can actually top up. They can top up and go for 17 calls. So the option is an option, so it's not a mandatory.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. I think Collins, you need to go and find out those who actually introduced you or invited you tonight, or else you might need to get this video to understand how to sing with JDWINNER. All right. So make sure you are in our Telegram group, JDWINNER, and then you will get this video, right? Okay. All right, great. Emmanuel, are you there? Emmanuel, are you there? Okay, I just got one more question after this. That is awesome. Yes.
Hear me now, sir?
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much for being there for us since all this while.
Most welcome.
I have just a question, and my question is, I have $200 in my Binance, but I'm synchronizing with JDWINNER and 1 coin on JDWINNER synchronization. But I also have some extra 3 coin, which I'm running with the settings or the synchronization settings I'm using on JDWinner. But I'm not synchronizing those coins. Those extra trade coins are not the coins synchronized with JDWinner. I just decided to open another trade, which are extra trade. So right now, those coins are on loss. What are the advice that you can give me concerning those coins? Should I close them or put them on one shot, or leave them on circle trade for it to take profits, or what can you tell me to do about that, sir?
I think what you can do probably is you might want to close all those trades, so you can actually put into one shot and also cancel the cancel the margin call for those coins, and then allow the market to rebound and close those coins. That is the first option. Second option is that if the percentage of the loss, the floating loss, is small, you can probably just sell those coins, and then you can straight away start to sync with JDWinner because the market is low now, right? It's the right time to sync. All right, so
okay,
you can decide, okay? But if you're going to sell, then look into the losses, because if you're going to do manual sell, it's a deliberate loss. You accept the loss. But if the percentage is too big, it might be a big loss, so you may not want to do it. So in that case, you have to put into one shot, cancel the stop the margin call, and then you wait for the market to rebound and close those trades.
Okay, understood.
All right.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. That's all for now, sir.
All right. Okay, great. We have one more, last one. Philip, Viafe, are you there? Hi, Philip.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I got in late. I got to a place where you said the cycle has to be in the subbing mode, right?
Yeah, not the cycle, but the strategy mode is actually under
the strategy mode. Yeah, the strategy
mode under the subbing mode, real-time settlement.
Yeah, but for mine, the strategy mode is in warehouse mode for the second coin. I don't know why.
Are you on JDWinner 2.0?
It's not 2.0. When I open it, it's like I don't know why.
When did you sync with JDWinner?
It's been a while now, for about 2 months now.
Oh, then you are using the old one, JDWinner 1.0. So 1.0 is still under the warehouse. So you just have to wait until the market close. So make sure you put into one shot and stop the margin call for the old coins.
Okay.
All right.
But still, when I look at the version, it's like V3.21. I don't know why I'm not getting.
No, I don't think so, because if it's 2 months, because the 2.0 just started 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So the 2.1 should be running later when I update my Royal Q, right?
No, when you close your existing coin, it will then automatically open up to 2.0.
Okay.
Okay, so close the trade first, and once it is closed, then you can look into the first order amount and the number of coin, the table, and then you can decide based on your trading capital what will be the first order amount and the number of coin for the 2.0.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay, we have one more. Steve, are you there, Steve?
Yes, Doctor, I'm here.
Awesome, great.
Okay, thank you for the good work, Doctor.
You're most welcome.
Mine is a small question that I need just clarification of. Sure. In case I want to earn in a day approximately $50 to $100, how much capital do I need to get started with in the market, please?
I can't really give you a fix, what to say, because at this moment, the 2.0 is actually under, what to say, people are already using it for the past 2 weeks. We can't really take a 2 weeks data to give you something solid. But I think I might say about 0.5 to about 1% profit a day. So you might need 100 100 times of your amount. So if let's say if you want to make $10 a day, you might need about $1,000 to $2,000 to make a $10 a day. So if you want to make $100, probably you need $10,000 to $20,000 range in order to make, because we are talking about probably an average of 0.5 to 1%, because currently market is down. So we can only give the right figure once we have actually done a 30 days data. Then I think we will have much accurate information.
All right, doctor. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Most welcome. Okay, awesome, great. I think that's all the question we have. I think, thank you so much. Who is this? Can you please explain the margin calls percentage in detail? How do you get the 15.8? Okay, I can't tell you my intellectual property, but anyhow, you will see that actually the changes are done. I think those who are going to sync, you will be able to see the percentage, and then you can calculate the total there, right? You can calculate the total there. But those of you who are still with the 2.0, all right, which is still active, you won't be able to see. I think you will only see once the coin close, you will be able to see the 25%. Okay, but don't ask me how I decide, because I can't tell you my martingale strategy decision and the ratio, because the most important is the ratio. All right, the ratio has to be correct. If the ratio is wrong, and then you're going to get everything messed up. Okay, that's important. Attention, doctor, someone is also on video as JDWINNER is a scam. Please do something. I'm not so sure it's a scam or not. Probably he loved to use the word JDWINNER. So just take note of that. I think some people, they use the word JDWINNER. So, all right. Anyhow, just be careful of that. How long will market take to be bearish? I'm not the owner of the market. If I'm God, I would have tell you, but I'm so sorry. I think I don't want to lie to anyone. The market is a market. We just have to wait. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Andy, maybe you have a look at that JDWINNER. Please make sure that JDWINNER is only me. There is no other people. So when people approach you, you have to be very careful. And we keep telling this, right? If you are in the Telegram, never respond to private messages, because Dr. John David, our admin, will never private message you. If you respond to the private message, it is your own responsibility, right? We don't, because if you look into the welcome message, the first warning is what? We never communicate through private messages. That's all. So people don't read. All right, if you don't read, it's your own responsibility, because our Telegram group is a public group. I can't make it private. If I make it private, then nobody will join. Right? So please understand that. All right. What else question I have here? For the last, my capital is 1,000 and my first order is 10. First order, okay. So the last 4 days, the profit was too late. Is it normal? I don't understand too late. Maybe I think you are trying to say the profit is low, right, compared to the normal days. Yes, absolutely, because the 4 days, you know what happened with the market, right? These 4 days, the market is actually been down. Saturday, Sunday, all right, sorry, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday, sorry, Monday morning, we had the issue with the Evergrande, where the manipulation took place. So there was a huge dip. The market is now starting to recover slowly, so it will take some time. Okay, so please understand. The other thing is that I want the team to understand that we are in the real market. Okay, we are trading in the real market. Come on, friend, this is not a Ponzi scheme. We are trading in the real market. All your trading is happening in Binance or in Huobi. Now, in the real market, there is no fixed return. Please understand that. So when people ask me for a fixed return and people ask me about why the performance is up and down, what do you want me to say? Because we are trading in the real market. But if you can get something fixed in the real market, I doubt. I think that should be some kind of Ponzi scheme, right? So please be very careful, okay? So if you come from other platforms and you think the other platform can give you a fix and you want a fix here, it doesn't happen. So even if I say 1%, how about if the market wants to reward you 3%? Will you take it? Can you see that? So the market will reward you even more than what you're earning now. let me tell you something. We have not seen the real potential of JDWINNER 2.0 yet. We have not seen. Okay, but soon we will see. Just wait for the market to actually recover. Then we will see, right? So that is important. All right, what is that? Don't you think the increase of the margin 25% will reduce profit making during bull market as compared to the 15%? I think it is more useful in bearish market only, but won't be much favorable in low bearish market. I think it depends on the ratio. All right, it's not the percentage, it is actually the ratio. And also it depends on the multiplication of the first order amount. So you have to look into the ratio before you even can comment those things, unless you are an expert in martingale strategy, then it is fine, all right? But I don't think so, I don't think so that is an issue. And on top of that, you can still adjust the profit-taking ratio. Instead of putting a huge profit-taking ratio, you can put a smaller trigger ratio so that you can take profit more often, although the percentages is high. So there are many ways to do that, right? So you have to probably explore on that, okay? Kingsley, I hope I answer you, okay? Okay, great. We have Kathy there. Kathy Mulero, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Kathy.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. I'm asking if there is, if I already having a trade, I'm trading some coin on my own, and I want to seek your strategy. Is it okay?
Yeah, absolutely. You can sing the strategy while you are trading your own. So if you are trading your own, whatever coin that you are trading, the bot will never pick those coins. The bot will bypass and pick other coin.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
All right. You're most welcome. Okay, awesome. I think I answered those questions. For example, currently I am using 700 for 7 coin. Why is it 7 coin? It shouldn't be 7 coin. I think 700 should be 6 coin. But now if we go for a new chart, we have to add another $70 on our capital, because now it required for 7 coin needed 770. Yes, you are right. All right. Yes, you are right. Okay. If you want to maintain the 700, you can, but then you will see the notification, okay, saying that your fund is insufficient. So the notification is because the fund is insufficient, because the earlier matrix, right, I put 700. By right, it should be 770 because each coin is 110. All right. So just understand that. So you do not need to add immediately. Okay, please understand, guys, this kind of things, don't worry. You do not need to add immediately. You can wait for the bot to make profit, and once the bot make the profit, you will have the extra USDT there. Can you understand me? So don't take these things like, oh, I must do it now. Not necessary, right? You can wait, no problem. Just wait the bot to make for you the profit, and then you will have the $70 extra there, right? So that is how it works. Okay, so don't need to worry about it. So use your profit to add on if you don't have enough. Example, some of you, you have $100. By right, it should be 110. So where do you get the $10? You wait, you let the $100 to make the profit. By the time you will have the $10, right? So you can use the profit to actually make it $110. So nothing to worry about it. Okay, it's a small matter actually. So don't get screwed up with this kind of things. Okay, it's a small thing actually. Okay, great. All right. I think that is awesome. I would like to really appreciate the team. Do make sure you comment, okay? Comment in the Telegram group how you find this weekly AMA session. I believe many of you have been blessed. All right, so please do take care. All right, please do take care. We will catch up again next week. All right, we will catch up again next week. This is our weekly event, so we will catch up again next week. And please do expect to see the latest, first order amount and the number of coin versus the trading capital table that I'll be posting probably later on. Let me just make sure I edit this video and then put up in the group as soon as possible so everyone can go through that. All right. So thank you so much, everyone. I think I'm going to unmute everyone. You can say goodbye. All right. We can goodbye, and then we will catch up again next week. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye, Dr. JD.
Thank you.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Awesome
Thank you.
strategy. Thank you, JD.
Thank you,
God bless you
JD.
all. Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
May
doing
God
well.
bless you. It
Good
was
night, everyone. God
wonderful.
bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, good night.